Waki baba wa dra mola. Baba wa ni jiro na moki wa setemaru. Jésù tó kọjá àwọn ènìyàn máa Jésù. Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àwọn bàbá wa jẹ́ ni. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń ya fọ́tò náà mo kí bàbá mi yí adúmáradán náà. Adúmátì, adúmásá. Ó fẹ́ má bẹ̀rù sí wa o. Àbọ̀ òbí tóbi náà o. Tóbi wá dàbí ọlọ́lá jùlọ. Bámi bàbá wa jà ibi kan náà sí mi kí ọlọ́lá jùlọ wá tóbi. Thank you, sir. Your Excellency, you are welcome.
Mr. Governor, you're very much welcome to this occasion. Taking up this particular project, and of course we have 3 Lagos. Of course we all know when we talk about means, and of course we have Abuja. So if we are projects, of course we have all the great states, big states, and I want to believe that today it's going to be great. Mrs. Fumi Ajayi to please lead us in the opening prayer. Shall we please put our hands together? I'd like to introduce a man that I've loved over time, to introduce over achievement, and it's a man that I've said can never and ever we can have him all to ourselves in the halls here and there across the state. He has been doing it, of course, with meager resources. That is the governor of Ekiti State, a man that has done great things in the state, and of course we are all proud of him. Of course we have the 8-point agenda and begin to tell us, but I must say that Ekiti State has been Ekiti, and all of the southwestern states were in Lagos for the NGF market share free all eyes, because every other state is doing it. Shall we please put our hands together for Mr. Governor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Governor, Ekiti State, Dr. John Kayode Fibre. Shall we please put our hands together for him? You're very much welcome, sir. And of course, I'd like to former suburb chairman Ekiti State, and of course today is to combine that particular role. Is a woman that is always everywhere all the time, and sometimes I don't look at it to be here and there. That is the kind of deputy governor. Welcome with me, the deputy governor Ekiti State, Professor Modupe Adela. Bishop, please put our hands together for her. You're very much welcome, ma'am. And of course, I'd like to recognize the members of, I would have loved to mention, recognize the essence. Much welcome. There is somebody that is at top of the bureau that is hosting us today, and that is the Bureau of Infrastructure, Mr. Kayode Jegede. Shall we please put our hands together for him? You're very much welcome, sir. And after here today, who is the General Marketing Officer, IP, put our hands together for him. You're very much welcome, sir. And Executive Director of Finance, IPNX, Mrs. Bimpe. I'd like to recognize those that are here present, particularly that of the host bureau, and that is Mr. Falorunsho Daramola. You're very much welcome. And of course, the person that is together for him, you're very much welcome. I recognize all top government functionaries that are here present, all the directors, and every other person, particularly those.
On behalf of myself, members and staff of the Directorate of Information and Communication Technology and the Bureau of Infrastructure and Public Utilities, Government of Ekiti State, Nigeria, I welcome you all to this gathering and occasion of the commencement of a major initiative of Ekiti State Digital Transformation Program, which is the rollout of the Fibre Optic Network project in Ekiti, our state capital. This project is geared towards achieving His Excellency Dr. John Kayode Fibre's vision of making Ekiti State the Bangalore of Africa, and to turn it into an ICT-driven knowledge economy. Our dear ICT mission statement is driving innovations and service delivery to improve quality of life and build a robust knowledge economy. This Fibre Optic project is meant to achieve the objective of providing an ICT-driven economy for the entire people of Ekiti State, and it's a major aspect of our external to the public strategy. Or last year, Mr. Governor and the state government approved the ICT strategy of the state. And the manifestation of that strategy is what we are seeing today. Further details of what we are doing here today, you will be hearing them in the comments of the SA infrastructure and the MD of IPNS, and most importantly, from Mr. Governor himself, as he addresses you this morning, once again reiterating his vision to you in terms of ICT for development for Ekiti State. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Without wasting much of our time, I want to move to the next team. In public utility, Mr. Kayode Jegede. Shall we please put our hands together for him?
Amen. You know, I'm very happy to be here today, because there are times that history is being made, and one is happy to be alive to make history. What we are doing today is a major achievement in the life of Ekiti State. So I want to say congratulations to all the people of Ekiti State, and congratulations to our governor, who is the visionary behind what we are doing today. Right from the time he was campaigning for the office to be governor, he made a promise that he will transform Ekiti State into a state that is driven by ICT. And the very foundation of that is to have broadband internet access. And the fiber optic cable we are laying today makes that happen. So that's why I say congratulations to all of us. My simple message today is that we can do anything ourselves. We, the people of Ekiti State, can, on our own, using our brain, because we are known to be very intelligent people, we can transform this state to be as good as any developed country in the world. And that is the challenge I'm throwing out to us as Ekiti people. We did not go overseas to bring any company to work with us. The company that is partnering with government in a PPP arrangement, in this case IPNX, is a company that was formed by Nigerians and has grown so large to be the leading provider of this service in the whole of the country. So I'm throwing a challenge to us that we Ekiti people can do the same, and we will deliberately, in rolling out all our digital transformation program, make sure that we encourage the local citizens of Ekiti State and the companies of Ekiti State to be the ones that continue to work with us on these things. Thereby, we will develop the skills here, and I have a vision that very soon we will begin to export people with skills from Ekiti State in ICT all over the world. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations and welcome to this event. Thank you.
Gentlemen, good morning. We are delighted to be part of this ceremony commemorating the laying of optical fiber cable in the state using fiber to the home technology, otherwise known as FTTH. Ekiti will be the fourth city in the country to have this technology after Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. Our company IPNX is the leader in laying FTTH in Nigeria. We have the largest deployment in Lagos and the only deployment in Abuja and Port Harcourt. Ordinarily, one would have envisioned that some other larger cities with larger economies and population would have been ahead in the pecking order. We were invited by the government to partner and bring this technology to this state. Most compelling to us in agreeing to come here was the vision of the state government centered around the digital transformation agenda as clearly espoused by His Excellency Dr. Kayode Fayemi. Unique amongst all states in the country is this vision that envisages the leveraging of information and communication technologies to improve the socio-economic status of the state. And we are proud to be part of this effort. What we have committed to do, commencing with this fiber project, is to lay the foundation on which a wide range of IT applications can be deployed in every aspect of a digital economy, from e-commerce to e-government to e-health to e-learning, and also to modern social services like IPTV, IP television, video surveillance, video conferencing, etc., etc. Congratulate the state government on this milestone and look forward to successfully executing various aspects of this grand project and celebrating with you the achievement of each milestone as we play our own role in achievement of the government's vision of a digital Ekiti. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Gentlemen of the press, I am really delighted to welcome you all to this landmark ceremony, which is in itself another giant stride in this administration's determination to make Ekiti State a digital state, thereby making it possible for us to join the World Information Technology Superhighway. Many of you who met me on the campaign trail a few years ago would recall how I used to talk about Ekiti becoming the Bangalore of Africa. Of course, to most people, this was just a campaign gimmick. Alongside that, we had promised that we would put a laptop on the desk of every secondary school child. Again, many thought we were just daydreaming. This groundbreaking ceremony, which I'm about to perform, is a major milestone in the Ekiti Digital Transformation Program. This project, which is the first phase of the optical fiber laying project for the capital city of Ekiti, is an outcome of a memorandum of understanding signed between the government of Ekiti State, Nigeria, and IPNX Nigeria Limited in June 2013. We envision this as an initiative that will still traverse the length and breadth of Ekiti State. A single strand fiber optic cable technology is the fastest means of transmitting data known to the world today. A single strand of fiber cable can transmit up to 100 gigabytes per second, making it possible to simultaneously carry video, internet, and telephone calls effectively. Due to its capacity for almost limitless data speed, fiber optics is the true enabler of broadband services. With the infrastructure of fiber optics-based broadband being available in Ekiti State, the foundation is being laid today for transforming the way the honorable people of our state live, work, do business, and play. It is the objective of this administration to make internet access a democratic tool available to each household in Ekiti State as a leverage for achieving our 8-point transformation agenda. This phase of work that we're launching today will cover about 8 kilometers from the government data center through Tantalizer, Fajui Park, Bank Road, State Secretariat, GRA, Unigari, and Christ School, all in Ekiti. The project will be implemented over the next 8 weeks. After its implementation, the following services are expected to be provided via fiber optic cable in the areas covered. High-speed internet access to home or offices at an affordable price. There'll be a Wi-Fi hotspot located right here at Fajui Park. Telephone call services, video conferencing, cable TV on demand with many channels, safe city security cameras, e-education, and our e-health initiative. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will all agree with me that this project is indeed a major step towards transforming Ekiti State into the Bangalore of Africa. This is a giant leap towards removing Ekiti from the cadre considered as civil service state, where government is the main industry and federal allocations is the lifeblood of the economy. We need to diversify. Indeed, it's our duty to diversify and organically transform our economy and convert our renowned intellectual capital to prosperity for our people. This is the same thinking that has informed this government's recent inauguration of a steering committee tasked with advising government on the setting up and implementation of our novel Ekiti Knowledge Zone. This administration is committed to converting our brain into practical gains by accelerating development, skipping less efficient routes, and moving directly to more advanced stages such as a knowledge-based economy could offer, a system of consumption and production that is based more on our intellectual capital, much more than on our physical inputs or natural resources. The advantages of a broadband capital city cannot be overemphasized. The potential for unlocking the entrepreneurial capacity in our youth is limitless. The possibility of stimulating the growth of existing businesses and catalyzing the establishment of new ones is unbounded. In spite of our state's limited resources and competing priorities, we have taken this bold step in embracing the future. We have moved in the direction of greater efficiency and effectiveness in our daily lives and work. This is an investment in the future. It is the bridge that will connect our today with the enablement to achieve our vision of a preferred tomorrow. It is that vision that I commend to everyone this morning. See it, believe it, and embrace it. See the Ekiti of our dreams with your mind's eye, believe it is achievable, and passionately embrace a future filled with immense opportunities made possible by digital Ekiti. It is on this note that I formally kick off this laudable project to the glory of God and the benefit of all our people in the land of honor, Ekiti State, Nigeria. Ekiti is going digital, the mission continues, the light endures, just keep faith. Thank you.
It is normally housed in this big cable for protection. Okay, so that is what is buried in the ground, and this equipment is used for joining them.
Mr. Governor of Ekiti State, making our history today, landmark achievement to transform the state, to set Ekiti State on a platform that will make the state to be recognized everywhere in the world. And of course, this is going to have a great impact. Of course, this is another attempt at stopping crime in the state, as some camera that will be placed in strategic places to monitor activities. We also make use of this fiber that is being kicked off today. So less or no crime any longer in the state. So many achievements, so many benefits of what we are doing today. Improve activities in the state, help our students to have access to information, attract investors to the state. Quite a lot of other things that we will have as a result of what has been done here today. Now I must say this is the first phase of this project. Shortly, it's going to span for 8 weeks. And after that, the second phase will commence in earnest. Within a short period, the whole of the capital city
demonstration, sir,
would have been covered. Now, of course, you can stay in the comfort of your home without any form of modem and still get connected to internet.
Let's go. Thank you.
So beautiful, so marvelous, so wonderful. Mr. Governor is performing. We must all recognize this fact. A man, the one that is only noted in developed countries. Of course, Mr. Governor is taking the state out of the developing states or countries. And very soon, Ekiti will be time to develop these wonderful achievements of recognizing this fact.
So it's better to
Thank you. Fight for the legal resources.
Hey guys,
Mr. Governor has made history today. Mr. Governor State, thank you very much, Mr. Permanent Secretary, Bureau of Infrastructure and Public Utility, Mr. Folo Rusho. Daramola, shall we please put our hands together for you?
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Secretary to the State Government, the body of permanent appeal to during the technical section. I told some of my colleagues from the South that if only God can revise our state for just 5 months, that they will be surprised what will happen in Ekiti. If the allocation going to them can come to Ekiti and our own can go to them, and they will come here and see miracles that are happening. We thank God for these opportunities that God is giving us at this present moment. It is a known fact that ICT has become the in thing all over the world. Everywhere you go, if you don't know anything about information and communication technology, you feel lost. And there is no doubt that the prediction of Bill Gates that in the nearest future, all non-compliant ICT workers will be dead. And I'm sure that will be the case. In 2011, Mr. Governor sent me to Mexico for a program. The hotel where we lodged in, you cannot do anything without the smart card that was distributed to us. Your calling, your drinking water, your eating, your entering your room, your putting on your light, everything is done by the card. And I imagine those who don't know anything about this, we got to the reception, they just gave me a card to go to my room. I wonder how it will be. Somebody who don't know anything, how will be able to go in. We thank God for this time in the life of Ekiti. Recently, the director of ICT came back from South Korea. Mr. Governor approved being sent to South Korea for 3 months training. And she has just come back. Yesterday, she gave us a report. And I was just looking at her mouth. Within 3 weeks, there had been a very serious transformation. So we thank God that this is happening in our time. And it is our hope that this momentum will continue to go without being disrupted. Like the wife of Mr. Governor, like the late Deputy Governor in Ekiti State, I was asking, why do we need to make any noise about gender equality? The members of the State Executive Council, the women, future generations will remember the time you spent in Ekiti. And the position we are holding in Nigeria today, we will never go back. During the National Council on Information Technology, I was surprised. During the technical session, Ekiti, what do you think about it? It means we are recognized all over Nigeria. We thank God for this, and I wish everybody safe journey to back to your destinations. Thank you very much.
SSG, thank you.
Essentially, we are laying the foundation. We are laying the foundation in line with the state governments and the digital transformation, which is to enable everything in the state. In other words, leverage ICT to improve the socio-economic status of the state by, if I use the governor's words, turning Ekiti state into the Bangalore of Nigeria. Now, the fiber optic project provides the network. The other projects we are doing that will provide other services on which these digital projects can be implemented. So we are actually laying the foundation for the state to achieve its objectives of transforming itself, into a digital economy, essentially. So this is the first of many projects that we'll be doing with them, also with other partners. We are going to target healthcare, education, e-commerce, and other people will also join and do other things within the state. So we are looking at the beginning of a transformation of Ekiti state.
So why do you think other states are not joining this plan?
Wow, you'll have to ask them, not ask me. No, well, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is Dr. Fayemi's vision for the state. Now, why other states are not doing, I can't answer that question.
No, is it wise for them?
Wow.
Yes.
Let us say it is wise to do it. And I'll leave it at that.
But sir, is it economical in terms of the finances involved in it?
Now, what to know how much it cost implications? It's a multi-year project. It's difficult to put a cost to it. But just the first phase cost multiples of tens of millions of naira. But that's an IPNX investment, and but you see, this is the kind of work we do. It's usually long-term investments, right. So we're actually investing in the state, and we'll cover that investment over time.
Okay. So since investment is about a partnership, how much? What are you bringing in, and what do you expect the state government to bring in?
Okay. The state government actually, well, let's put it this way: we're in the business of providing service in the country.
Right.
Okay. Now, naturally, as businessmen, we follow the money, as they say. So we would logically have gone Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, maybe Ibadan, Onitsha, the bigger cities. So the question is, fine, this is your business, but why did you skip some of the larger places and come to the state? Like the state government came to us and said, we know you do this thing, we want you to come and do it in our state. Of course, we looked at it and said, well, ordinarily we won't have. But they said, look, tell us what it will take for you to come. And they gave us various incentives, including waiving the right of way, charges and other things that made it more conducive for us to come in, which we normally might not have immediately. Eventually we would have come here, but maybe would have been maybe number 32, or I don't know what Ekiti is on now. Economic 30, no, not 36, but we've moved it to number 4. Because the government said, look, we'll create the environment for you to be able to work with us. And this actually is just one of many things we're going to be doing. And in due course, like the governor said, they're going to see various services that will come out: video conferencing, safe cities, security services, cable TV, broadband internet, that's basic, telephony, So there are a lot of things that are right on this. And the fact of the matter is that when you look at the objectives of the state, they are actually now going to use these services because that is what they need in order to transform the state into a digital economy, if I should put it that way. Yeah. So they are also going to patronize us, because we are providing the platform for them to achieve their objectives. Now, sir, so it's a win-win situation for both sides.
In the course of this address, it's essentially going for 8 months How do you hope
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Yeah, that's just phase 1A. We'll do that in 8 weeks. That's not a problem. Yeah, that's the easy part. It's a faceted project. And this 8 is just like you look on the body, just phase 1A. There are more phases to come, and in due course there will be.